Hi, I'm Kamal Hassan. I'm the head of communications at InvestQatar. This is our Startup Qatar booth. It's one of our main initiatives to try and attract startups to Qatar.
So what's the idea for startups to come to Qatar?
So, Qatar has built a lot of infrastructure, like high-speed data centers. We've got all the infrastructure in place now, and what we're trying to do is bring entrepreneurs and innovators to Qatar to help diversify the economy.
There could even be like a lot of solar power for huge data centers, right?
Yes. I mean, we are building out. There's already mega projects happening for solar power in the country. So the country has a goal to have 25% of energy to be renewable by 2030. So if you see here, we have all of our key Startup Qatar. The main aim is to bring all the key stakeholders in the country under one umbrella. So you have here Qatar Development Bank.
So what is the Development Bank talking
works
about?
Directly with entrepreneurs, providing them with funding, mentorship, and grants. Here we have Jasur, which is they take care of all the immigration and visa support in the country. If you come around here, I'll show you.
And what's the question about immigration and visas? Like you need to have somebody who's doing really cool startup, and you select them, and they can come.
So there's all kinds of visas. There's visas for if you have a specialized skill set. Obviously, we want to bring talent into Qatar. Also, there's visas that support if you're an entrepreneur, if you make it into the Startup Qatar program. If you see here, we have some of our...
Yeah. So I see, for example, just over here, I'm seeing these guys are doing... What is happening here?
So this is two activations we have from Visit Qatar to showcase the cultural heritage of the country. So the gentleman here is writing names in Arabic.
Nice.
And we also have a gentleman here who is showcasing the pearl jewelry.
Nice.
So Qatar
had I filmed them.
Qatar had a rich history, pearl diving history back in its day, and so this is showcasing some of that heritage.
Right. So on this screen here, what are you talking about?
Here's Hayya. It's our digital platform from the Ministry of Interior to make it easier for people that are entering the country. It's like a one-stop shop where you get your all your support for visas and everything like that, plus also what's happening, what interesting tourism activities have in the country. Here we have 3 startups. Pay Later is a startup that was formed by some Qatari founders. It's the first buy now, pay later fintech that has been endorsed by the Qatar Central Bank. Here we have Sec Games. They came through the Startup Qatar program. They applied in 2024 at the first Web Summit Qatar for the Startup Qatar program, and they made it in the first cohort. And they've now been in Qatar for a year. And lastly, we had a startup here. It's called Lilia, and they're a health tech startup. Again, they were formed in Qatar by some local Qataris and some local expats in the country.
So are you trying to find unicorns?
Not find unicorns, we want to grow unicorns. We want startups to come to Qatar, and then while they're in Qatar, use Qatar as their base to pilot, test their product, and one day become unicorns. That's what, one of the objectives of this is.
In Qatar, there was an awesome World Cup. It was so great, and it built a lot of infrastructure, right?
Yes.
And you want to use all these amazing buildings for a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yes. So there was the metro system was put in place. The airport has been expanded. Qatar Airways now flies to 170 destinations.
More hotels,
more apartments. There's a lot of digital infrastructure being put in place. We have the Microsoft Azure region there. We have the first Google Cloud region in MENA, in Qatar. And so a lot of this infrastructure is creating the foundations for startups to come and test their ideas and commercialize their ideas in the country.
And what do we see here? The Qatar Science and Technology Park.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about
Qatar
this?
Science and Technology Park, it's one of the hubs in Qatar which helps incubate and accelerate startups. They also have many multinational companies based there. So it also brings the two ends of the industrial sector together.
And the Web Summit Lisbon is so big, popular, and there's the next Web Summit in Qatar.
Yes. So
is it going to be as big?
It's growing. Every year it's growing. I think it's already almost tripled in size since its first year. So it's from 1st to 4th of February in Qatar, and I think we're expecting about 30,000 people to attend this year. The first inaugural edition, I think, had just over 10,000. So we've seen exponential growth, and I think many people are attracted because the Gulf region now is one of the bright sparks in the global economy, and many startups and entrepreneurs are being attracted to come.
And what are you doing to help all these startups to come?
Well, as we say, we have the Startup Qatar initiative. So
actually, Qatar Airways is amazing, and it's can affordable flights potentially from
so
many places.
If you purchase a ticket for Web Summit Qatar, there are benefits. You can use that to access some flight discounts on Qatar Airways. But then also we usually have in Qatar many benefits, exclusive benefits that are only available during Web Summit Qatar. But you have to come to Web Summit Qatar to find out about those.
HDMI technology powers the global ecosystem of connected devices, enabling advanced displays that deliver immersive visuals and sound across entertainment, professional, and everyday applications.
As the preferred technology for digital AV connectivity, HDMI technology and the features and benefits it enables
links billions of products worldwide, from HD TVs, set-top boxes, and laptops to gaming consoles, projectors, and audio-video receivers. It provides the reliable, high-bandwidth connectivity needed for today's ultra-high-definition video, lifelike color accuracy, and immersive sound formats. HDMI technology drives innovation across industries, including digital signage, medical imaging, education, and esports. With unmatched performance, interoperability, and scalability, HDMI technology continues to define how content is created, shared, and enjoyed around the world.